Welcome to this tutorial on ETRADE margin account, a comprehensive guide to understanding the concept of margin accounts and how they work with ETRADE. A margin account is a type of brokerage account that allows you to borrow money from the brokerage firm to purchase securities, using the securities in your account as collateral. To open a margin account with ETRADE, you must first meet the eligibility requirements, which include being at least 18 years old, having a valid social security number, and meeting the minimum account balance requirement. Once your account is approved, you can begin to use margin to purchase securities, such as stocks, options, and mutual funds. When you use margin, you are essentially borrowing money from ETRADE to purchase securities, and the interest rate on this loan is determined by the brokerage firm. The interest rate can vary depending on the current market conditions and your account balance. It is essential to understand that using margin can amplify your gains, but it can also amplify your losses. So it is crucial to use margin responsibly and within your means. One key concept to understand is the maintenance margin requirement, which is the minimum amount of equity that must be maintained in your account to avoid a margin call. If your account balance falls below the maintenance margin requirement, you will receive a margin call, which requires you to deposit more funds or sell some of your securities to bring your account balance back up to the required level. To illustrate this concept, let's consider an example. Suppose you purchase 100 shares of stock using 50% margin, and the stock price subsequently falls. If the value of the stock falls below the maintenance margin requirement, you will receive a margin call, and you will be required to deposit more funds or sell some of your stock to bring your account balance back up to the required level. Best practices for using an ETRADE margin account include monitoring your account balance closely, setting stop-loss orders to limit your potential losses, and using margin only when necessary. It is also essential to understand the fees and interest rates associated with margin accounts and to carefully review the terms and conditions of your account before using margin. In conclusion, an ETRADE margin account can be a valuable tool for investors who want to amplify their gains. But it is crucial to use margin responsibly and within your means. By understanding the key concepts, including the maintenance margin requirement and the fees and interest rates associated with margin accounts, you can make informed decisions and avoid potential pitfalls. Remember to always monitor your account balance closely and use margin only when necessary to minimize your risk and maximize your potential returns.